have to have sterile gloves. I'm gonna show y'all ways that they can help if you need to have them help. So, of course, you would have already checked your order, come in and explain to the patient. Typically what you're gonna do first is have a washcloth, and you just kinda want to take, a little soap and water, wash on the outside. That's a good time to kinda check, because I'm telling y'all, these are much easier models than real people. There are some people that their meatus is angled that way. Sometimes you have to look at a patient and think, and that's why it's easier to put a catheter in a mouth.
For obvious reasons.
For obvious
You can see
reasons.
them, sometimes you can see them from the wall.
The only time, and with a male, if they're uncircumcised, then you have to retract the foreskin back. But, the only time I ever had a difficult time with a male was he had BPH. Have y'all studied BPH yet? Benign prostatic hypertrophy, prostate enlargement.
Oh.
So if they have a huge prostate, sometimes you'll hit resistance and they have to move around and stuff. But sometimes with females, you have to, if you can't see the meatus, you may have to eyeball where the vagina is.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, there's just some people that's, just imagine a 350-pound woman that has rolls. Sometimes when you go to do your dirty hand right here, I've had to have my elbow hold the rolls up.
Yep.
Hospice home health, one lady one time, I was up on the bed with her. I mean, I was literally right here trying to get a tether.
Yep.
So, hopefully you won't have to do that in the hospital, because you're gonna have people help you, home health, So, biggest thing with Foley's
Are you good?
is keeping a sterile field. You'll see some instructors that will tell you to put this, do you open everything up here? Here. Because if you put it up here, how you gonna get it up here close? So when you do, you're gonna, of course she would, and I would have put on regular gloves, taking a washcloth to clean my patient, going away with that, taking my gloves off. So when you open this up, what you can do is just you can do it like this, fold this down, that can be your little trash bag. If you forget to throw that away, you can pull the trash can over to you. What you don't want to do with this is when you start dropping things in here, you don't want to touch the inside, because it's been contaminated now that you've done that. You also, when you get that open and you're cleaning with your swabs, you never come back over your sterile field. You've got to go around. So it's the sterile part that's the worst part about this. So that's a little sticky in case I'm gonna do that. So in the video, y'all tell me, what did the video, when y'all watched it, what did it tell you to do? How do you
Open
start
it
opening
away from me.
Right the
Correct.
corner, yeah, from the
Right.
back.
So pretty much once I start touching, I'm gonna think about an inch, half an inch to an inch being dirty all the way around. I'm gonna try not to touch that part, and I'm gonna show you what the part is that's sterile. Now, some of these will stick up. You just kind of have to work it. But the outside is gonna go to the bed, so that can be unsterile, okay? And sometimes you just kind of have to work with it to get it down, okay? Now, my gloves should be right here on top.
Yeah.
My sterile gloves. Hang on, there was a pen.
I'll get you.
Let me grab it. So
Didn't we have some
typically,
over here?
in fact, while he's doing that, I'm just gonna check here.
Can you do a medium?
Sure.
How about a large?
I can try either one. And if you'll hand me one of those flushes, please.
You all gone?
I'm done.
Okay.
Abby's cabinet.
Hello, how are ya? Okay, so you don't wanna put your gloves here, okay? Because that's my sacred area. I don't wanna get anything potentially there, so you can use this, or at the bedside table, you can put them on. So. Remember, it tells you, you know, so the sterile part's on the inside. Thank you. Some people. Now this won't have this on here. This will all be up under, this will be like right here. You'll have a little pack of swabs. Okay, but your gloves will be on top. So again, you take your gloves. Certain way to do your gloves also. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this one up. These stick very, the ones at the hospital won't stick to the paper as much, so it's cupped over so I can make this, that's not the sterile part. This might be too big. Let's see.
Don't touch the outside.
Let's see, I can pull up under there. Then you're gonna take these two up under this cuff. The ones in the hospital are a little more powdered, so they're not, you know,
Not as sticky.
Yes. If you do this, you're gonna contaminate. It's just instinct for some people is to pick it up like that, but now you don't really have any help. If you do it like this, you still wanna do it over your sterile field in case your glove drops. Just one in. My thumbs don't want, now this is sterile so I can touch on the out. Okay. A little big. Okay, so now I have my sterile things. Another thing, if you opened your kit up here and it's that high, you're gonna be touching all over that sterile field. So down here I've got it. So now I can touch all this stuff in here. Again, I'm gonna act like about an inch around. I don't wanna get close to that. So the other thing that's missing, the thing that will be up under your gloves is a pad. I'm sorry y'all, I didn't realize that kit was not really, have everything in it. It's the little pad, but it's, y'all remember
Oh, the
shiny
little white
side up
pad.
or shiny side down?
Shiny side down.
Down. Shiny side, yeah. And the reason for that, the top part will be paper. If anything leaks through that underneath will stop it. So if your patient can lift, you can ask her to lift her hips up, and you would take,
You pretend like, yeah.
yes, so you'll have one for female, and then you'll have one for the male. If it's a female, you can just discard, okay? So I've got my little paper right here, or I could ask my assistant to help the patient lift their hips up, because I don't want to touch my sterile. Great job, Chris.
Yeah. I don't know actually.
Yeah. Now at this point, I want to get everything ready. So when I get ready to insert, it's all right there. So typically you're going to have a little pack with 3 swabs. You can go ahead and take those swabs out and put them right there. Or you could, you know, this is sterile in here, but you can put them right there. Okay, whoop. Okay,
Use
so
your pad.
take my 3 swabs.
We found a-
We improvised.
Yeah.
You want to do the
Thank
real
you.
one?
Just hold it.
Alright.
Okay, so then I'm gonna have my little jelly. We're gonna open it up. Now, you'll see some nurses take this and put it in there. But what's gonna happen when you get ready to insert it and it's all that, and you've already got a dirty hand, you can't fling it off. So squeeze it, just wherever. We're gonna squeeze it in that little tray. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave my catheter bag in here. It's a little specimen, in case I need a urine specimen. I'm gonna go ahead and put that, just like that. Let that be kind of in that jelly. The other thing I'm gonna do is hook up my saline. Now it's gonna have this right here. Am I supposed to go ahead and blow up the bulb? That's right. Used to, we did. But the manufacturer, well, to check it.
Oh.
Not before it was inserted. No,
And
just to
not
check
before you
it.
pull it out.
Yeah. Now this one you have to give a little good, even more so than the IV. And it may not be the right, it's probably not the right thing with them. But
Flush.
you'll put it on there, and, cause this is an IV flush. It'll be connected, okay? So, I'm just gonna say that's on there. Yeah, we used to recheck it, and the manufacturer said, you know, if you keep blowing that bulb up and down, it only has so many times to be blown up. Okay. So, at this point, I'm ready to start cleaning. Okay, I've got my bag ready. I usually will make sure my clamp is done on the IV bag. Now, this is still sterile in here. So before I clean, this only has so far. Once you start inserting the block, so you're gonna have to move that closer. So you can touch right in here and move it closer, okay? So, once I touch and get ready to clean, that's gonna stay dirty, right? So, okay, what did the video say about cleaning?
The furthest away from me first.
Furthest away from you on the side, and how do you clean?
Just swipe down.
Right, top to bottom. So you're gonna come right in there, you're gonna come around your sterile field, drop that in there, okay? Second one,
Closest
one nearest
to
you,
you.
one swipe around. Invalidations, if you do this, you fail. Because you've dropped stuff across your sterile. Okay, and then the last one, straight down the middle, come around, drop in there. Okay, so now I'm ready. I'll make sure I've got this good and lubed. I'm gonna ask the patient to do what?
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. I'm gonna put it in the meatus. And then you can use this hand to kind of help guide. You're gonna push with your right hand. We don't have any urine in this one. But you'll get urine, you go a little bit further, you blow up your bulb. And when y'all are practicing on these mannequins, they're not gonna take, normally you're gonna put a full, it's usually 10 mLs up into the bulb. These mannequins won't take that. They will squirt back out at you. So, what that happened Monday. And then you would just pull back and make sure it was seated. Then, when you have a little thing in the kits that almost looks like the same company that made the nose things for the NG tube, but it has a little lock thing that you can actually be a little bit further. But anyway, you just want to make sure it's not like that. You know, it has a little bit of leeway. Put that in there, and then where do you hang the bag?
On the bed.
On the side of the bed below.
Right, you don't hang it on the rail. So these bags, and again, facilities use different kind. This one has a sliding open and close thing. You just kind of slide it back and forth. If you need a specimen and it's not sterile, you could do it from here, or you can go in a little side port and get it. Most bags, sometimes they have little, a little button-like thing where you can actually clean it, get a syringe and pull out urine and put it into your specimen container.
About how long does it usually take to put a catheter in? Or does it just?
It's not long. I mean, it's really, and again, it's something you can't do quick because of the sterile field, because that's when you'll mess up. Say I got 800 mLs out, I would kind of put, you know, it was clear and yellow. Alrighty. So that way, I've got the video.